Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My topic for today's lecture is Indian Space Research Organization. It is the organization that directly comes under the Prime Minister's office and it overlooks all the space exploration and space missions of India. The current chairman of ISRO is Dr. S. Somnath and he is currently leading this organization. The organization history was not very good and it was very challenging too. On 15th of August 1969, B laid the stone of ISRO. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai is known as the father of ISRO, who played an important role and a vital role in making this the best organization of the country. Since then, the ISRO has been growing. On 15th August 1969, since its establishment, it sent many satellites, which includes the first satellite, the Aryabhat, which we sent with the help of Soviets. Since then, the ISRO did not stop. Earlier in the history, when the Americans were sending their satellites into the orbit, we were sending and transferring our satellites on the bullock cart. When the Soviets were showcasing their space station, we were waiting in line to get the second-hand equipments from them. But it is the perseverance of the scientists of ISRO, it is the quality of humility of the scientists of ISRO, and it is the sacrifices of the scientists of ISRO that worked day and night to make ISRO the global organization today. Today we come on the fourth number after US, NASA, after the Roscosmos of the Soviets, and after the Chinese organization. We are today doing many missions. We did history also. We did many missions, which includes the Mars orbital mission, which is about the orbital mission on the Mars, and it was the least expensive mission on the Mars. We did a series of missions on Moon, which was Chandrayaan 1, 2, and 3, in which we find the water droplets on the Moon. We landed on the south pole of Moon, which is the hardest thing. We landed a rover Pragyan on the Moon recently. We also did many missions with the collaboration of nations like NASA. We are doing NISAR. In the collaboration with JAXA, we are doing the LUPEX mission. In collaboration with Roscosmos, we also send our satellites. We are not only making our nation proud, the ISRO is not only making our nation proud, but it is also collaborating with many small nations to grow their space sector, which include nations like Australia, nations like Nepal, nations like Bhutan, nations like Maldives, and many African nations which do not have good mark on the space sector. ISRO is also going to do many future missions and had many aspirations for them, which includes the Shukrayaan mission, when we will be sending our orbiter on the Shukr planet, which is the Venus. We will be sending our people on the space under the Gaganyaan mission, and they are recently trained in the Russia. We are also sending our first space station about in 2035. We are also sending many satellites with a collaboration with other nations. At the end, I would like to say that it is the humility of the scientists, it is the sacrifice of the scientists, and it is the perfection of those scientists who have played an important role. And it is also the sacrifices of the scientists like Dr. Nambi Narayan, which made the ISRO organization and the best organization of the country and the world. And we are very proud of that. Thank you.